You've probably already heard how SuperAWOS is both a combination AWOS and automated Unicom. But perhaps best of all is that SuperAWOS's advanced technology finally makes owning and operating an AWOS affordable for any size airport or heliport. While it's common for traditional AWOS systems to cost $5,000 to $10,000 per year or more in ongoing operating costs, SuperAWOS literally costs next to nothing. Just ask any of our airports or heliports. We're airport owners ourselves, so we designed it that way. Let me briefly review what SuperAWOS does for your pilots and for your airport. In addition to being an AWOS, SuperAWOS also covers your airport or heliport's Unicom, actually greeting inbound pilots, providing not only wind but runways, crosswinds, and windshear, advisories as to the presence of other aircraft in the area, a full-function two-way radio check, and remote weather for flight planning. While SuperAWOS provides many unique and valuable services for your pilots, let's take a minute to go over what it can do for your airport or heliport. The first question is, why do you need automated weather? 3 simple reasons: safety, service, and economy. The vast majority of accidents are weather-related and most occur at or near airports. Automated weather enhances not only the safety of your flight operations, but also the safety of your nearby residents and businesses. Enhancing safety is not only the right thing to do, it's also good politics for any airport. The next objective is to provide the highest level of services necessary to attract economic activity. SuperAWOS provides many unique advanced technologies and safety services unavailable from any other system. So unique, in fact, they're protected under numerous international and domestic patents. While any AWOS will meet weather requirements, SuperAWOS also provides 24-hour complete automated Unicom service, freeing up your line personnel when it's busy, as well as providing 24-hour service to your pilots every day, every night. In a very real sense, you get twice the level of service out of one piece of equipment. In addition to enhancing safety and providing service, automated weather also enhances the economy of your airport and local community, making your airport more accessible for more types of operators under more types of weather conditions enhances the demand for your airport's services and businesses as well as those in the local community. An essential part of economy is also being cost-effective not only to buy, but cost-effective to own over time. The key to any airport weather system being affordable is that it has to be low maintenance. SuperAWOS is simply much easier to maintain and much less expensive to own and operate over time. The first requirement for low maintenance is high reliability. SuperAWOS is all about high reliability, from stainless steel enclosures to all mil-spec connectors. Because we've made SuperAWOS reliable, you don't have to keep spending money fixing it. In fact, we're so confident SuperAWOS comes with a 5-year warranty. Just ask any of our customers how inexpensive and reliable SuperAWOSs have proven to be year after year after year. What really makes SuperAWOS super affordable is you can take care of it yourself using locally available, non-technical personnel. You no longer need mountains of gold to pay for costly off-site contractors. Everything is completely modular and expandable. Very simple, plug and play, self-explanatory, and easy to do. This, combined with our unique FCC waiver, allows your airport to quickly, easily, and inexpensively maintain the system, saving you a fortune in annual costs. We even provide free online training, which just takes a few minutes. Unlike any other automated weather or AWOS system, we actually designed SuperAWOS specifically so that you could take care of it easily yourself. Should anything come up, this also assures you the quickest response at the lowest possible cost, if any. What this all means is that your airport is no longer held hostage to the high-cost service contracts and high-cost technicians that you have to hire with other systems. Now let me take a moment to answer some frequently asked questions. Perhaps the first question is funding the initial purchase. There are lots of different alternative programs to support SuperAWOS. While many just simply buy the equipment, at many public use airports, FAA's AIP program will fund 95% of the acquisition and installation cost of the equipment, bringing your out-of-pocket cost down to 5%. Better still, if you can get some local help performing SuperAWOS's non-technically easy-to-perform installation, which should only take a morning, FAA will credit that toward your 5% contribution, reducing your cash outlay even more. SuperAWOS is also supported by many state aviation safety grant programs. Another question is simply pricing. To make purchasing as simple as possible for any government agency, SuperAWOS is listed under GSA, Government Services Administration, the pre-negotiated best price to the federal government, which many state and municipal agencies can use even when supported by FAA grant. Under federal procurement policy, SuperAWOS also qualifies for simplified small purchase procedures, now officially recognized by the FAA AIP program. As part of your initial purchase, FAA orders also specifically want your bid to include not just the price of the equipment and its installation, but the operating costs over time. These are called lifecycle costs, a standard consideration in any government procurement. That leads to the next question: who pays for maintenance? The answer is you're responsible for 100% of the costs after the equipment's installed. But those costs are negligible when you can use modern technology, a long-term warranty, and you can support the equipment using local personnel quickly and inexpensively. These obvious but unique features of SuperAWOS are what finally make owning and operating an AWOS affordable for any size airport or heliport. Another good question is, what exactly are the advanced technologies that make SuperAWOS so much less expensive to own and operate? One good example is SuperAWOS's unique FCC waiver. By incorporating advanced transceiver diagnostics, you no longer have to keep paying to have expensive off-site FCC licensed technicians come to your site. Similarly, to provide low-cost continuous remote equipment monitoring, as well as remote weather for pilot flight planning, SuperAWOS offers 3 low-cost connectivity options: global satellite, internet with satellite backup, or internet only, which is free. These unique capabilities allow us to remotely keep an eye on how your equipment is performing for you anywhere on Earth for free. Connectivity also gets your hourly weather information up to our servers, where we provide free dial-in for pilots, free connectivity to multiple external networks, free weather graphics web pages for each airport, and a direct feed into one of NOAA's most advanced programs, allowing NOAA to provide quality assurance of the information being given out to pilots from your SuperAWOS. Because we are aviation enthusiasts, pilots, and airport owners, we provide all of the advanced capabilities we can for free. Free web hosting, free software upgrades, free technical support. By taking full advantage of modern technology and procedures, safety becomes easy to do. Another question that comes up is, why are some of SuperAWOS's capabilities advisory? First, there are no technical standards for any innovation. The only way to certify something is to a pre-existing standard. Real innovations are always ahead of existing standards. FAA will be the first to admit that many of their practices, procedures, and standards are terribly out of date. For example, Crosswind, which we consider obvious and easy to determine, of obviously significant value to safety, has no technical standard. We consider it an important safety factor, so we call Crosswinds as advisory. Another reason for advisory information is to avoid unnecessary costs for your airport or heliport. For example, to certify the Dewpoint sensor would impose an ongoing annual cost for the airport to hire a technician to come out with a sling psychrometer just to check once a year what NOAA is already verifying every hour of every day remotely for free. Also, certification of a Dewpoint sensor neither enables or disables any type of flight operation. Certification would be all cost without any real benefit. That's why we limited the system certification only to those parameters where the certifications were enabling to flight operations. Advisory information also minimizes liability for the airport. As all pilots know, it is always the pilot's responsibility to use all available information to enhance flight safety. The use of the term advisory recognizes this clearly and defensively. Another general question comes up: how do we know SuperAWOS is accurate? First, each sensor on SuperAWOS is individually NIST certified, the parent of all certifications. At the airport site, there's initially an easy-to-do calibration of the altimeter and visibility sensor. As soon as SuperAWOS is powered up through remote connectivity, its meteorological data is forwarded to one of NOAA's most advanced programs, where it is compared every hour of every day to NOAA's many other nearby sources. Any parameter that doesn't pass spatial and temporal correlation is immediately flagged. We get notice, and you get notice. We even have the ability to remotely disable any sensor that's not acting correctly without your even having to go out to the airport. In fact, this is where NextGen is going for data integrity and quality control of meteorological information. SuperAWOS allows your airport or heliport to have the most advanced technology of tomorrow, today. Another question that comes up is, what about commissioning? The day you install your SuperAWOS, it is already covering your Unicom available to pilots over VHF, immediately reporting data to NOAA, available publicly, as well as by telephone and through a variety of networks. To get your equipment officially commissioned into the National Airspace System, as we've done with others, we'll help you through that process. We hope you'll choose to join our ever-growing family of aviators, airport owners, friends, and pilots. We'd be delighted to work through your airport consultant or engineer if you have one. We can make some recommendations for one or two if you don't, or we can help you turnkey the whole project if you'd prefer. Our goal is to make it as easy and as painless as possible for you. If you have further questions, by all means call us anytime at 800-207-8999 or check our website at superawos.com. We look forward to your contacting us to put together a specific proposal for your airport or heliport. wherever it may be. To get going, just give us a call. Thank you.